What up, what up?
Hi!
Welcome back to
Money Monday!
Money Mondays, where me, Shay, your host, and
Shania, your co host.
explain stuff about money and business.
And how to use money as a tool so you can get further ahead in life.
So, today's topic, probably something that all businesses have gone through, is how to minimize business expenses. So, per usual, we're just going to ask Shania how she thinks that we should minimize business expenses, and then I'm also going to put in my input.
Okay, so minimizing business expenses, obviously just taking away things that are unnecessary. So I'm sure going over your spreadsheets, or not spreadsheets, your bank statements to see what it is that you can take away, I'm sure, and that can involve I don't know, more like personal things, inventory, making sure that you're not eating out, stop being a hungry ass little girl. You don't need to be doing that. And then I'm sure this can also range down as small as coffee every single day.
Oh yeah, for sure. So definitely, you just want to know your numbers. Make sure that you're not spending more than you're getting, right? Obviously, that's the first thing. So make sure that you have I guess, a valid way on how to basically do your bookkeeping. If you don't have someone doing your bookkeeping, make sure to find out a way to do bookkeeping. Also, if you didn't know, we sell spreadsheets for expenses so that you can just,
I forgot about that.
yeah, so that
It's
you
only
can write.
$25.
Yeah. But
And
even then, I mean, you can do it. You don't even have to do it on those like spreadsheets. You can also do like Excel, Google Docs.
The cool thing about our spreadsheets is our creative over here, Shay, she had actually pieced it together to where you can track your expenses, revenue, and profits. And it also includes tax write off tips along with a step by step sheet on how to literally legalize your business and set things up the proper way as well.
Yeah.
Dang, I forgot that we created those.
Can you edit those? Or you actually have to print those out, huh? You can't edit them right now. We'll come up,
I
within the
want to
next
say,
year
no,
or
I want to
something.
say that you can edit them.
Okay,
I'll
well,
double check
if
that.
you can't edit them,
Yeah. If
we'll
not, you can
eventually
also
be
just write
coming.
on top of it.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Some people don't like to do that.
True.
Yeah, so we'll be coming out with some better ways to.
That was
well,
our
if you
first
don't-
time ever launching like digital products, so bear
We
with us.
let it go.
But I feel like it's still valuable to have because
Oh,
it just makes
valid.
it so much more easier
Yeah,
to
you need
track
to know where
things.
everything's going, and don't like, oh well, I know where everything's going. I'm pulling my bank statement. Okay, well, with your eyes closed.
No, literally, yeah.
Don't test me
Yeah.
because I've been there, done that.
To track your expenses as well, you can connect it to
QuickBooks.
QuickBooks.
Yeah.
Okay.
And actually, I was looking the other day, and right now they have a 70% off sale for the first 90 days.
Not sponsored.
Yeah, no, not sponsored at all. Yeah. We have, so I had QuickBooks Desktop for a while. Highly suggest getting, I think it's called QuickBooks Online. And you pay monthly for that. But basically, you can see like everything that's going in and out of your business, like, and it puts it in like a little graph, and it's really nice. Honestly, you just have to set it up a little bit. It's very user friendly, so it teaches you how to do it, but highly recommend doing something like that.
And if you're a one-man show, first of all, I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry, but that's awesome. Good for you.
Yeah, but that's the best way to start to delegate things that you know maybe are not your strengths and things that you genuinely don't enjoy. Because if you can delegate those tasks, it's going to make your everyday tasks and the things that you actually do enjoy. You're going to be able to put so much more energy into those things. Like, for example, I'm more social media, more marketing. So I couldn't imagine having to do those things. But if for any reason I did, then I would definitely be using things like that for sure. Yeah. But instead, I have my human version. Shout out to Jesus. But yeah, so thankfully we have it's a two-man show over this way, two-woman show.
We don't need no man.
Yeah.
Anyway,
but thankfully we're able to break it up like that. So she enjoys numbers for some reason. So I'm gonna give that to her. But yeah, QuickBooks for sure.
Yeah. So QuickBooks. Okay, so let's recap. Right. So either if you want something that's simple, but you do have to put a little bit of work in and set it up, QuickBooks for sure. I would highly recommend it. That's actually my top number one. If you really don't have if you don't want to pay a subscription yet, you don't think you're ready for that, go ahead and do you can do like a Google Docs, Excel, or you can do my sheets.
Oh, true.
That you can print out. But at least have something, and then make sure you're doing your bookkeeping at least either once a month or you can do once a week.
I feel like once a week honestly would maybe help them stay a little bit more organized just
Well,
because then they don't have to like
it just depends. Honestly, it depends on your schedule.
true.
Yeah, it depends on your schedule and how much you're actually bringing in, how much you're actually spending. So,
True.
first off, just know your numbers. Like we said, just know your numbers.
Yeah.
Okay. Number two, how to minimize business expenses. Find a wholesaler, find vendors,
Mm,
find people who are actually selling the product price at its actual price. And then you can actually,
buy in bulk.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's a good investment for sure.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you can find vendors and stuff like that. You can always look on Alibaba. There's so many different vendors. Yes, of course, this does involve doing your own research. No, there's not a lot of people who are going to be willing to give you their vendors. Why? Because it's a lot of freaking work.
Yeah, you have to do your homework to make sure that
Yes.
you're getting quality product and stuff like that. But the
Yeah.
cool thing about vendors, if you do start to get into that side of like bulk buying, once you do find figure it out, a lot of the times they will also send you like a free sample
Yeah.
before you even buy in bulk.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Just to
you do
try
have
them
to
out.
do a little trial and error here and
Right.
there, but it helps out in the long run for
And if
sure.
you're not ready to be like your own
Supplier in a sense.
supplier and
Yeah.
like selling all that stuff, you can always look on like Sheen, whatever,
Timu.
Timu,
Temu?
Amazon.
Temu? Temu?
I
I
don't
don't know,
really
something
know.
like that.
Amazon's my best friend. You know, they always have some good deals on there.
For sure.
But just make sure, I mean, just compare prices. Like a bag of Cheetos at Walmart versus a bag of Cheetos at Costco is going to be completely different because you're a membership over here, and then
For
over
sure.
here, they're really just banging you for your buck, to be
Yeah.
honest. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just how the world is. Sorry.
Yeah, but it honestly depends too, like she said, how seriously you're taking whatever it is that you're doing. Because if you're first starting off, don't go buy in bulk. Do
Yeah.
not do it. You want to make sure to, first of all, know like what type of money you're even going to be bringing in, how serious you're going to be taking whatever it is that you're going to be doing. But also like, let's say like whenever we first started, we would have never bought inventory how we do now because
No.
it just wouldn't have made sense. We would have technically ended up wasting
Yeah,
product,
you're
like
gonna be
glue
in the
especially.
negatives. Like,
Yeah. We would have
why
ended
would
up
we do that?
wasting compared to now. Obviously, it makes sense because we have the clientele to keep up with it and stuff like that. So also, of course, make sure that you're in the certain position to buy in bulk. But once you can, then 100% invest in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So main thing, know your numbers.
Yep.
Yeah.
Are those the main things to really like cut back on for business?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
There you have it. This one's a pretty quick one today.
Yeah. Business expenses, they're important.
Track them.
Yeah. These will get you. Awesome. Okay.
It's the little things, honestly, that add up. But we'll see you guys next week on our Money Monday.
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for joining us. Make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe.
Come be our friend.
Yeah, we will see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.